Summary of using the scientific method. Using the scientific method, written by Darrell Bernard Holley, is an informative essay that explains how scientists think, work, and reach accurate conclusions. The author shows that the scientific method is not only for scientists. It is a powerful tool for solving everyday problems in a logical and reliable way. What is the scientific method? The essay begins by defining the scientific method as a step-by-step, organized way of discovering truth. Instead of guessing or believing blindly, scientists observe a problem, collect facts, form a hypothesis, possible explanation, experiment to test the hypothesis, draw conclusions based on results. This process helps avoid mistakes and leads to dependable knowledge. Observation and fact-finding. Holley explains that observation is the starting point of scientific investigation. A scientist must observe carefully, without prejudice or personal belief. After observation, the scientist gathers facts. Because the more facts we have, the more accurate our conclusions will be. For example, if a student feels tired in class, instead of guessing "I am lazy," he should observe his habits, sleep, diet, study hours, and stress levels. Observation leads to facts, and facts lead to the truth. Hypothesis, intelligent guessing. Once facts are collected, the scientist forms a hypothesis, a smart guess that explains the problem. But a hypothesis is not accepted immediately. It must be tested. Holley emphasizes that even the best scientists can be wrong, so they always test their hypotheses with open minds. Experimentation. This is the heart of the scientific method. Experiments are performed to check whether the hypothesis is true or false. A scientific experiment must be careful, controlled, repeatable, free from personal bias. If the results match the hypothesis, it is accepted. If not, the hypothesis must be rejected or modified. The author shows that this honesty and willingness to change one's opinion is what makes science trustworthy. Importance of measurement. Holley stresses that accurate measurement is essential. Scientists do not rely on vague statements like hot, cold, big, or small. They measure things precisely: temperature, weight, speed, distance, etc. This makes scientific knowledge clear, universal, and reliable. Application in daily life. The author argues that the scientific method is not limited to laboratories. Ordinary people can use it to solve personal problems, make better decisions, avoid superstitions, think logically, improve society. For example, if someone wants to lose weight, they should observe their habits, collect facts, make a plan, test it, and measure results, just like a scientist. Science versus superstition. Holley criticizes superstition and blind belief. People often blame events on luck, magic, or fate without evidence. The scientific method frees us from fear and misunderstanding by giving us knowledge, based on truth, not on guesswork. Final message. At the end of the essay, Holley encourages everyone to adopt the scientific method because it teaches clear thinking, honesty, patience, accuracy, open-mindedness. These qualities help us understand the world better and make wiser decisions. Short summary. Using the scientific method explains how scientists solve problems through observation, hypothesis, experimentation, and conclusion. The essay shows that this method leads to accurate, reliable knowledge and protects us from errors and superstitions. Holly argues that everyone, not just scientists, should use this method to think clearly and make better decisions in everyday life.